Hi, fourth grade. Welcome back. So today we're going to be continuing our musical still lifes. Okay, so hopefully you picked up your musical still life. I just want to say, guys, I was looking through Fridays and really all of the artwork that's coming in. Some of this stuff is so beautiful, you guys. So you guys are doing a great job painting. I'm noticing some of the best ones are the ones who are taking their time, switching up those colors and doing things differently. So just keep that in mind. You know, using different colors doesn't make it bad or anything. Remember, we're doing an abstract project, so it can be abstract. But take your time. Remember, use a small brush for the small areas, big brush for the big areas. Today we are finishing up our musical still lifes. We'll have next time to do it too, but I also want to get these finished so we can start painting our clay, which is almost ready. It's still drying. So right now they're all drying at different rates. Notice that these ones are like a bright white while these are kind of like this muddy brown. Some are drying faster than others. We want them all to be dry. I can't put any wet clay like this class into the kiln, otherwise it will explode. So we still have to wait a little while before I can get these fired. Now let's see if I can jog your memory a little bit. Who could raise their hand and tell me the type of art that Picasso created? I hope he said cubism. So he split up different objects into smaller parts, and it doesn't make sense from far away, but if you look closely at it, you can recognize that it is a musical instrument or a person or whatever he was trying to create. Over here is where you're going to find the supplies for today. I added in some smaller paintbrushes for those who want to do smaller areas. I don't mind if you get both. So what you'll need is a placemat, paintbrush, paper towel. You also might need a water cup, but I'm going to go ahead and put these down first before I start that. Now that I have my area set up, I'm going to get my water cup and paint. If you do need a water cup, they're located right over here. Just take a cup, turn on the water, slow it down to its lowest level, and fill it up about an inch. That's really all you need. And if this for some reason gets super dirty, you can just dump it out and get some more. Now remember, you have access to liquid tempera, or you can use the solid tempera. It's up to you, or you can use both. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to show you both just because some of us weren't here last time and some of us need a refresher. So let me know when you guys come up and get your area set up what color you need. I will get that out. You start with 3 colors. Now if you need more than 3 colors, that's totally fine. Just use it up. My pet peeve is when these paints go down the drain, because that's my money that's going down the drain. So we don't need to be wasting paint. I see a lot of people filling up all their little circles with different color paints, and then they run out of time, and it's just a big waste. When you're ready, I will give you one paint tray. If you're ever getting your paint on your own, remember you make sure that it's closed, give it a good shake. You pop it open on its side, and then pour out just a itty bitty little bitty. All right, and then, like I said, if you need any more colors, they're all going to be up here. If there's something that you need, let me know and I can get it for you. Don't need for you to injure yourself reaching for something that's really high. All right, now over here I have this mural. I'm going to show you how it works. So this is your base color. That's called a hue. So hue just means color. If you add white to a hue, it's going to get lighter and lighter and turns into almost a white blue. If you take that hue and you add black, it gets darker and darker until it turns into black. So these are tints, which is adding white, and shades, which is adding black. So just keep that in mind if you ever want some different colors. Now you don't have to mix colors, but I think that these look way more interesting if you can make a color that is totally unique. So I might use this blue for this kind of musical instrument. And by the way, guys, you can always go back and add more things with the Sharpie if you decide that it's a little bit boring today. But if I'm ready to take a little bit of this blue, I'm going to clean my brush, dip, let it drip, swirl, dab. No, not this kind of dab, this kind of dab. And then I'm going to add a little bit of white to that one I'm going to create. And now I have this pretty sky blue. So this is an option for you. You don't have to mix colors like I said, but it might make it a little bit more interesting. If you're going to mix black with something, my recommendation is to use the tiniest bit of black. So I'm going to clean my brush, get all that sky blue off. I'm going to take a little bit of this blue, put it over here, take a lot of the blue, put it over there. All right, and then just barely take a little bit of the black and mix it in. Now notice just that even that little tinge made it totally different. So now it's kind of this really dark blue. So just be careful with that black. It's going to really change your colors faster than the white will. I want you to enjoy the process of coloring it in. Take your time, don't rush. It's all good. So make sure you use these colors. I tried using it to the very last drop. I didn't use a whole lot of black, so like I said, just get a little bit. I love it when I see people sharing this so that multiple people can use it. I don't like seeing all that gunk go down the drain, but I'm going to show you how to clean this out just in case you forgot how or you can't remember. A lot of people have been leaving a lot of messes for me to clean. It really infuriates me when I remember after this class, I'm helping kindergarten get ready. I cannot be cleaning up floors, clean up the back counter. This is your responsibility. Please make sure you clean this correctly. I've already started taking people during recess to come clean the classroom, so please don't be one of those people. All right, let's go over how to clean, because guess what? There's still people who are making big messes back here. Remember, you turn on the water, always, always, always turn it down to its lowest quiet setting. Take this big paintbrush. Now count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, take a look. It only took me 20 seconds, and I'm pretty much clean. I mean, there's a few more spots and all, but it should not take you so long back here. We have about a 3 or 4 minute cleanup, so really everyone can clean their paint tray within seconds. When you are done, you put this paint tray right here inside this tray so that it dries out. You don't want to stack them. It creates mold, which is really bad for your health. All right, once you are done back here, you can turn off the water. If you are ever done with the water, and I am going to show solid tempera, you just follow the green arrows, because if you don't follow the green arrows, you might get me or someone else wet. And you just leave your paintbrush and your water cup in the sink. You don't have to clean it out. Now, the cleanup directions are the same for tempera, but I'm going to go over it one more time. Remember, these are for people who want to use multiple different colors at the same time and don't feel like mixing their colors with the liquid tempera. All right, let's quickly go over how to use tempera. You dip, let it drip, and then you swirl around the color you want. I'm going to try out this red today. I usually count to myself till 20, and that will be enough swirls to get that vibrant color, because you do want to cover up the yellow. That's how I know that you are done with an area. So if you really want some vibrant colors, try out the solid tempera. You might really like it. If you ever want to switch colors, you dip, swirl. Ooh, blood. Nope, looks like Kool-Aid. All right, I'm going to dab my brush. As always, I can go back into the water and pick that new color. Just make sure that you clean the brush, especially with this yellow or white. You could stain it forever, and that would be no fun having to call your parents and get money so I can buy new tempera because you ruined it. And like always, you just put it where you want it to go. Oop, that one is really see-through, so I'm going to have to swirl around a few more times. So that's the trick with these. You can control how opaque, which means how much it covers up the paper, by swirling more. So that's automatically way better looking because I swirled around more. All right, guys. All right, so this is as far as I got in the 30 minutes. Now, if you don't finish today, it's okay. We have next time to finish, but I do want you to try because we can't move on to our weaving activity with the clay until this is done. Do we put it on the top or do we put it on the bottom? Hope you said the bottom, and you are done. That's where your artwork goes. Please make sure it has a placemat underneath. Now let's clean our hands and table. Remember, paintbrushes go in the water cup. Take your paint tray. Your water cup goes in the sink. Duh. But the nice thing about the tempera, you just make sure that the cardboard's underneath and you put it right back where you found it. That's the fun part about tempera, is you don't need to clean it like the paint trays do. Before we clean up today, and 10 minutes before class is over, I am going to put the paints back away, the liquid ones. So you get what you get that last few minutes. Please don't be getting more paint. Paper towel, you don't need any more. Just throw it away into one of our trash cans. There's one there and then one somewhere over there. Use a wet wipe to clean your hands, get all that gook and nastiness, and then once your hands are clean, use it to clean your table. And that will be our directions for today. I want y'all to work hard. I don't expect anyone to finish, but I want you to try. Slow down. Don't worry about finishing, but just take your time and try your best. All right, guys, I'm so excited to see what these look like. I've had a lot of compliments from other teachers who have saw them, so I'm really excited to put these up in the hallway. Have a good one.